Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB Show. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Behind every smile on television, there is a story we never see. For years, Bradley Walsh and Donna have been the picture of stability, laughter, and love. But today, we face a revelation that has sent shockwaves through fans across the UK. Yes, the whispers are no longer whispers. Bradley Walsh's divorce from Donna has been officially confirmed. But what really happened behind the closed doors of this beloved couple's home? Was this a quiet unraveling of a decades-long bond, or a sudden storm that no one saw coming? Stay with me, because by the end of this story, you'll see Bradley and Donna in a way you never have before. A tale of love, sacrifice, heartbreak, and ultimately, resilience. Before we talk about endings, let's begin at the beginning. The love story of Bradley Walsh and Donna started not with fanfare, but with a spark. Donna was already known as a stunning dancer and choreographer, admired for her work in the 1980s entertainment scene. Bradley was still carving out his career, a former footballer with dreams far bigger than the pitch. When they met, it wasn't just attraction, it was timing. Both were ambitious, both carried charm, and both had that quiet determination that only a few people truly share. They saw in each other not only love, but a partner for life's unpredictable road. It was the kind of romance that many admired, especially as Bradley rose to fame. Donna was always there, calm, composed, supportive, while Bradley became a household name. Together, they seemed invincible. But as we'll see, even the strongest of bonds can be tested by time, fame, and pressures unseen. So, what could have possibly broken a love story so seemingly unshakable? Being in the public eye is a double-edged sword. While Bradley's career skyrocketed, The Chase, Doctor Who, acting, comedy, presenting, his home life had to adapt. The schedule, the travel, the never-ending attention, it changes people. Donna, often described as the anchor of their marriage, stayed away from the limelight. She raised their son Barney with grace, shielding him from tabloids, ensuring a semblance of normality. Yet behind the calm exterior, the imbalance grew. Bradley's nights often ended in late filming, live tours, or production meetings. Donna's nights? Quiet dinners, waiting rooms, the silent echo of a phone that rang too late. Fame gave Bradley everything, but perhaps it also took something away. And it was in those silences that the first cracks began to form. Every marriage has disagreements, but fame magnifies them. Imagine arguing, but knowing tomorrow your partner's smile will beam into millions of homes as though nothing is wrong. Donna and Bradley mastered this balancing act for years. Sources close to the couple whispered of tensions, about priorities, about missed milestones, about Donna's own ambitions quietly fading in the shadow of Bradley's spotlight. She once had her own thriving career, but chose family, and though Bradley never demanded it, sacrifice has its price. And so, behind the curtains, the couple waged battles no one else saw. Not of hatred, but of longing. Not of betrayal, but of disappointment. It wasn't explosive. It was quiet, steady, almost invisible. But sometimes, the quietest storms are the deadliest. And soon, an unexpected shift would send everything into freefall. Fans began noticing subtle changes. Red carpet events, Donna absent. Bradley on screen, his wedding ring missing in certain episodes. Public appearances, fewer smiles together. At first, it was dismissed. They're private people, some said. They don't need to flaunt their love. But then the whispers grew louder. Were Bradley and Donna simply living separate lives? It's always difficult when the world starts asking questions you don't want to answer. And for Bradley, the joker, the entertainer, the eternal optimist, putting on a brave face became part of the performance. But eventually, masks fall, and the truth can't stay hidden forever. And now we come to the moment that has broken the hearts of so many fans across Britain. After months of speculation, Bradley Walsh and Donna divorce has been officially confirmed. The statement was brief, almost painfully so. Respectful, polite, and deeply private. No scandalous accusations, no drama for the tabloids to feast upon. Just a solemn acknowledgement that after decades together, Bradley and Donna had reached the end of their road as husband and wife. For a man who has made the nation laugh, this was no laughing matter. And for Donna, who gave so much of herself to this partnership, the silence of the announcement spoke louder than any headline ever could. But what does this mean for Bradley now? And what about Donna, the woman who stood beside him for over 30 years? Divorce is not just the end of a relationship, it's the reshaping of a life. For Bradley, this means relearning who he is when the cameras turn off. For Donna, it's rediscovering her own identity outside of being Bradley Walsh's wife. Fans may wonder, how will this affect Bradley's career? Will he carry the same spark, the same warmth on The Chase or other projects? Or will the weight of heartbreak soften his humor? And then there's Barney. Father and son shared a bond on screen that millions adored. But now, with the family dynamic shifting, how will Barney process this new chapter? These are the quiet consequences of a very public separation. But even in endings, there can be beginnings. Here's the truth we rarely say aloud. Sometimes love stories don't last forever, and that's okay. For Bradley and Donna, divorce doesn't erase decades of laughter, support, and memories. It simply marks a new path. To the fans watching today, especially those of us in our 60s who've loved, lost, or faced our own crossroads, we see ourselves in this story. We understand that life doesn't always go according to plan. But what matters is the courage to carry on. Bradley Walsh, even through heartbreak, remains a man who has given joy to millions. Donna Derby, even through loss, remains a woman of grace and strength. Together or apart, they've left an impact that can't be undone. And so, perhaps the real story here isn't of divorce, but of resilience. A reminder that endings are not failures, they are simply beginnings in disguise. So there you have it, Bradley Walsh's divorce from Donna Derby, officially confirmed. A story of love, sacrifice, heartbreak, and ultimately resilience. But what do you think? Was this split inevitable, or could it have been avoided? And more importantly, what lesson do we as fans take away from watching one of Britain's most beloved couples part ways? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, life is not about never falling, it's about rising time and time again, no matter how heavy the fall. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves.